Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I am Smokey. I've recently been flying in Arma and I've gained quite a bit of attraction. I'm looking to expand my knowledge on any other games and flying. Just let me know down in the comments what you would like to see me fly, or what game you would like to see me fly on. Any manoeuvres that need mastering, let me know. In today's video I would like to talk about Wardogs. Wardogs is an all-out warfare tactical FPS, and you have 100 players split into 3 teams attacking a zone, and you basically earn money with a lot of actions you do fighting over this zone, whether it be transporting people to the zone, killing people, reviving your teammates. It's all going to be expanded on. I've only played King of the Hill, but this is looking promising. There is so much to do in this game. They've added a lot of end-game cosmetics and ways to go about getting it and obtaining it, ways to keep markets fresh with money and economy. They just, every aspect, they've done really well. So I'm hyped. I really want to see this game do well. I must say, we did have Arma before Wardogs, and if any of you are that hyped for the game and you really want to get a feel for it, there is King of the Hill. This is what this is based off of. King of the Hill is literally what Wardogs is. Wardogs is its own game. These guys are fans. They teamed up with mod developers of King of the Hill and they worked together and they made a game for gamers. This isn't some studio with a high budget that's just wanting to milk cash out you. This is gamers that are wanting to create a game for gamers. And they recently updated their community on how that progress is going, so let's have a look at that. So, the devs, they put out a post and they're basically saying that they embarked on a journey to build an ambitious game. When they set out to build Wardogs, the goal was never to create the best FPS in the genre, as long as it just stood alongside them and was good enough. A game that they could really hold their passion in and be proud of, because that's what they love to do. Their goal was never to be the biggest FPS, but if they can just get 3,000 to 5,000 players, they think they're going to be in a sweet spot to take this game even further, and that'll obviously help them with early access. They know there's going to be a drop-off, there's big games coming out this year, but a real foundation for replayability and endgame and all this sort of stuff. They've got a real formula here for a good game. It says they've reached an inflection point in their journey. The feedback from thousands of testers is very positive, so they are actually bringing their release forward and not delaying it. Their game is that well received, that well optimised, that people think it can stand alongside a AAA title right now. So they're going to bring it forward, and they're not making this decision lightly. They even said the testing's giving them confidence. That's the only thing, the people are giving them confidence. And they want to thank everybody for sticking behind them, of course. Everybody's rooting for them. This is gamers making a game for gamers. They love playing King of the Hill, you know, like me. I'm a gamer who loves playing King of the Hill. So for them to just say, we're going to make this a game, is unreal. I'm really excited for June 6th. I'm going to be tuning in, future game show, make sure you're popped into that. They are going to be releasing the gameplay reveal, and hopefully we'll have their exact release date. But yeah, it's going to be fun, man. There's not a game like it at the moment. Really isn't a game like it at the moment. Obviously you can play King of the Hill and Arma, which I'm about to show you, but Wardogs is here to stay. Definitely here to stay. Right, so we have 3 teams. We have Blue 4, Op 4, and Ind 4. Ind 4 is my favourite. I love going green team. Green team with my boys. We always win. But yeah, the 3 teams in one zone. There's a little small circle in the middle called the priority zone. You get double points basically for being in there, but you also get double man on the scoreboard in there as well. Everybody's got a certain number of people in the zone, so if you're in the prio zone, then your count is 2 people instead of 1. So that's something to take note of. But yes, we are going to go green team, my favourite, and we're about to get stuck into it. So, when you spawn in, we have a shop. The shop is basically weapons, which is DMRs, SMGs, snipers, shotguns, launchers, handguns, ARs, the full shebang. You've got optics, which is basically all your optics on your guns. They've got all sorts of EOTechs, LPVOs, you name it. And then as you get to the higher ranks, you can get the better scopes and stuff like that. We've also got muzzles in here, so your suppressors and all of that jazz. You've got explosives, so you can set mines as well. Smoke grenades and grenades and stuff like that. Accessories, you can get the very fancy GPNVGs. I've not unlocked them yet, but you can get them. Cat ears if you're really up to that sort of thing. Binoculars, compass, bayonets, a deployable pedal bike, all sorts of NVGs, tactical ladders if you want to sit in a tree, but they're a bit dodgy, they could send you flying in the air. A repair wrench, good for if you need to repair your heli and stuff like that, but you don't want to come back to the base. So, we have clothing, caps, helmets, you name it, we've got it. Masks, cloaks, basically just ghillie suits, your masks, armour, pants, jackets, gloves, boots, backpack, and pilot suit. So that's basically your shop, which you're able to buy stuff from. You can then spend the money, obviously, however you like it, buying vehicles and clothing and whatnot. But basically, here's your helicopters and your ground vehicles, water vehicles, armed vehicles, all sorts of stuff like that. I usually fly, I'm a pilot, so I fly, but you can take lifts, get your own vehicles. That guy's got a 50 cal in there. You can take that, or you can use the spawn beacon. Now I'm going to show you the spawn beacon real quick, because this is one of the best things about this game mode. If you just want to get right into the action, you're behind, your team needs you to come in clutch, you can just go to the spawn beacon and press spawn. And then my team are actually pretty good. They've put our spawn beacon in a tower, so that helps us, because now I have high ground that I can use to look onto the point. Other tower's clear. My left is looking clear. Now it's time to look down at the point. We got an LAV somewhere over there. ALTV. So yeah, you can spawn on the beacon, look into the zone. And I get tapped. Right, so we're about to get a helicopter. This is how I earn my money in King of the Hill. I transport people to the zone. If you do want to make money in King of the Hill or Wardogs, Wardogs will be a bit more expanded because it's an actual game, but in King of the Hill, you want to be inside the zone a lot. In the priority zone, inside the zone, getting kills, that's what you want to be doing to earn your money. And if you're a good pilot, you'll get money off of dropping people off, and if they get kills and such, you can earn money off of that as well. But it is a really fun game mode. It's really fun. Get in, boys! I've got to admit, this is the worst part of flying a helicopter in King of the Hill. Waiting on people to get in the goddamn helicopter. And now we've got another heli that is... Oh, what he was setting off with me then. Come on guys, let's go. How many we got on? Got one person on. We're just gonna drop this guy off. There's no point in waiting when there's another helicopter there. Oh, and if you don't know, get to know. Pilots without shoes, they're the best pilots on the game. If you see a pilot and he's not wearing shoes, you know you're in safe hands. Anti-ease. So yeah, I don't know if you've seen at the bottom right there, but that was me earning money for dropping him off and being in the zone. And you obviously use your money to buy kits, or you can permanently unlock stuff. I'm just about to fly into the prio zone real quick and give you a look at what it's like being inside and how chaotic and pressuring it can be. Right, so we are now in the zone. We're going to try and get the prio zone so we get double money, and we'll count as 2 people in here. We've got people on the hill. Oh, hello. Killed him. Where's he being shot from? Where are they being shot from? Be that way, right? Yeah, definitely is. I'd be very surprised if somebody's on that hill up there. But yeah, I am not currently in the priority zone, so I need to move over there. But first, let's get a smoke grenade over here. Ooh. So as you can see, inside the zone is pretty chaotic. It's usually just a normal size map as well, but there is one zone. There's a zone right there. Here you have priority zone. The circle is blue because that means blue team have majority of the circle, but I think red team also. Yeah, there we go. Blue and red had majority, but now it's just blue. People have marked there's a sniper on the hill there. There's our spawn. There's our base. Be a few other bases. There'll probably be one there and one along here. Yeah, that's probably what it'll be like. So like blue team and red team. And there's green. And we're all attacking this one zone right here. Now, green team, we are on 85 points here, so we're going to win. We're probably going to win. Like I said, boys, we always win. Green team always win. I love going green team. What I like to do is I usually like to hot drop people right on the priority zone. It depends. Obviously right now green team at the bottom right have 22 people there. And we're currently smashing it with 93 points. So I may as well, last points of the game, try to get the boys right on there. I've got 3 passengers. That will make up for 6 guys on the priority zone. So yeah, we're about to go and drop them right now. Right on the priority zone, boys. Let's go. That's how we do. Now we need to get out so we can get more boys in. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit more chaotic in Wardogs with tanks and stuff rolling about. Obviously, the attack helis are pretty nuts in there as well by the looks of things, so it's going to be pretty chaotic. Transports are going to have a hell of a time, but I think that's what will make the fun of it. The thrill of being chased and knowing where to land, all that sort of stuff. And I really hope, please boys, please, Brammer, please, J-hooks, please brother, if I can master your helis and do J-hooks, I will be able to land the boys really well on the point, and that's what I thrive for as a pilot. Those hot situations, getting the boys right in there and just taking control and smashing it and dominating. Obviously it doesn't go well all the time, hot drops come with consequences, but that's what I take joy in, getting the boys into the zone so they can be on top and win, just like we just did there. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Get in the zone however you want, earn your money by staying in the zone, killing people, transporting people, and taking out helicopters and vehicles also gives you money. But that's just all going to be expanded on in Wardogs. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the year. GTA 6 is going to be a different ball game, we know that, but Wardogs, you guys ain't ready for it, I'm telling you. I've been saying this, nobody is ready for it. We've seen Battle Royale, we've seen Extraction, everybody is now ready for King of the Hill, and I think these guys have pulled off something special, I really do. So, I can't wait. I really hope I get to play test before it comes out, so I can get a feel for that helicopter, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man. I'm excited, really excited for the future. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I hope Wardogs goes really well. GG's, see you on the next one.